Hi, I'm Ed, back with you for another Medicare Simplified. Uh, Today what we're going to talk about is something that a lot of people do not know that they may qualify for, and that's extra help with prescription drugs. Now, we hear a lot about if somebody's on Medicare, or they may qualify, like the TV commercials, that's who they're after, if you qualify for Medicare and Medicaid. But extra help with prescription drugs falls in between that category, where you may not qualify for Medicaid, but you may qualify for extra help with prescription drugs, which is a program that is run through Social Security. So it goes by income and asset limits. Okay, you have to qualify. And I broke this down whether you're a single person wanting to qualify or a couple or a household income wanting to qualify. If you're a single person and your income's less than $1,640 a month and your assets, which is your checking, savings, etc., is less than $10,500, $90 a month, you may qualify for a full subsidy on your prescriptions. What does that mean? That means for a generic, you would pay no more than $4.15, and a brand name, no more than $10.30. Now that's huge, and I'll tell you why. We have drugs like Eliquis, Xarelto, Ozempic. Ozempic's a $1,000 a month drug. Not only is your copay high, it will get you into that coverage gap or donut hole fairly quickly. It burns up that $4,660 of initial coverage, where you would be paying 25% coinsurance at that point. So it really keeps you down. That $10.30 in this example will take you right through the donut hole, not paying the 25%, but the $10.35. Now, if you're a partial, if you qualify for a partial a little bit differently, your income goes up. You can have up to $1,823 a month. Your assets go up. You can have $16,660 in assets a month. And what that does changes the generic or brand copay from a copay to a coinsurance of 15%. So let's take something like Ozempic. That means a $1,000 drug, you'd pay 15%. It also reduces your deductible. If the deductible is at $505 a year, it can lower that to $104. That's with a partial qualification. So let's take a look. Whoa, screen's crooked. That's my bad. Let's take a couple. Let's say you've got a husband and wife, and their income can be up to $2,239 a month to qualify for a full subsidy, and assets can be $16,630. This gets just like the other fool. Your brand names would be $10.35, and your generics would be $4.15. Now, if the income's a little above that and assets are above that, here's the partial qualification. Income can be up to $2,485 a month. Assets can be $33,240. Now, assets do not include your home, do not include your car. This is checking, saving, CDs, other cash assets that you may have. So on a partial, you pay that 15% coinsurance for your prescriptions. If you get into the coverage gap or donut hole, you're still at 15% instead of 25%. It can bring your deductible down to $104 instead of the $505 annual deductible that most plans have. And then generics would be $4.15 in catastrophic coverage and $10.35. Again, very few people hit the catastrophic coverage. That's going through your initial amount of money through the donut hole into catastrophic coverage. Now, you get there if you're on a $4,000 or $5,000 a month drug. That'll get you there. And I have seen some MS drugs. People are in catastrophic coverage in the second, third month during the year. So just something to be mindful of. Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to really take you to where you can apply for extra help. All right, this is Social Security's website. Remember, this program doesn't go through Medicare, it goes through Social Security. So if you go to ssa.gov, that'll bring you up to this screen until they change it, which they probably will over the next year or two. But right now, to bring you up to this screen, you can punch on Medicare. It says apply for Part D extra help. It'll give you the information on applying. Now, you have to hit start application. Okay, we're not going to do an application, but you have to hit that start application. It's going to give you the information about the Social Security Extra Help Plan. There's two ways you can do this. You can actually call Social Security at 800-772-1213 and schedule an appointment for somebody to spend some time and take the application for you. Or you can just see, I want to see if I qualify before I do any of that. So right here it says find out if you qualify. Now, it's going to have some things that you may want to have handy or be familiar with, like you're going to need your Social Security number, any bank account balances, checking account balances, savings, any CDs you may have, these balances, okay? And then, to the next button, it's going to pop up three different screens of questions, okay? Just answer the yes or no on the questions. It's going to ask you to put your state in. This is important because the extra help limits that we went over are for 48 states. There's 2 states that have higher income limits and asset limits, and that's Alaska and Hawaii. So if you're in Alaska and Hawaii, it's really important that you do the state. Matter of fact, it will not allow you to go further on the next button until these are answered, okay? And you put down your marital status. You're either filing as single or married. Then you hit the next button, and it's going to ask you your Medicare benefit amount. It's going to ask you some other qualifying questions, and when you get through this, it's going to tell you, yes, you probably will, or you probably will not qualify for extra help with prescription drugs. Now, it'll also say if you probably will, it'll take you right to start the application process, and you put the information in, and hopefully you get the extra help you need. Thanks for watching. If you want more of this video content, please hit the like button. It really helps get that out to other people. And if you want to see future videos, just hit the subscribe button.